Hi, welcome to the second edition of Owens Birds. My name is Cathy Comora, and I'm speaking with my father, Owen Comora, who is a bird naturalist at Myakka River State Park in Florida. He's in Florida, and I'm in New Jersey. That's why we have this split screen. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Cathy.
How are you?
Just fine. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I wanted to mention, if anybody wants to subscribe to Owens Birds, they can click the little subscribe button right above the video that they see playing, and then you'll be informed whenever we upload a new video. So hopefully people will subscribe and we'll have regular viewers. Last week we talked about the screeching sound of the limpkin, and people have been asking me what that sounds like, and I know you have a copy of it on tape, so could you please play that?
Yeah, this is something that I've got on an iTouch machine, and it's called Bird Jam, and it's got something like 850 different bird calls and photographs of the birds. I'm going to play the limpkin call for you now, and be ready for it, because it is loud and it is screechy.
Owen, shut the hell up!
That's not even the loudest call. Let me go. That's one of its other calls.
Oh.
Yeah, let me get. It's just an unbelievable call. Let me get you the.
Those are all limpkins?
No, that's another bird.
Oh, okay.
This is the limpkin. Isn't that?
That's annoying. And you said that's the one, your neighbors, you said on the last episode that your neighbors yell, shut the hell up.
At the bird, not at me. And while we're doing our interview today, you just may hear a limpkin in the background because they come walking by boldly. I hear one now, off in the distance, but sometimes they walk right by the lanai here and within 10 feet of me, and screech that call. It's unbelievable. So you'll be hearing it in the background.
I don't know why I thought they were just out at night. You had said that they scream at night, but they're out in the day too?
They're more noticeable at night.
Oh.
But they're here day and night.
When do they sleep?
That's a very good question. I wish they would sleep more often. There are times in the day when we don't hear them, but not too often. Are
they edible?
Very good. You know, I don't know. It's something we might want to explore. No, only kidding. Only kidding.
Okay, today you said we were going to speak about binoculars, and you were going to advise people what best binoculars are for birding.
Or how to use them also.
Okay.
There are really basically two different kinds of binoculars. Let me say, first of all, that all you really need to be a birder is a pair of binoculars and a good field guide. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. First of all, there are two different kinds of binoculars. There are the roof prism binoculars, which are kind of shaped like an H. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Those are roof prism binoculars. And I prefer them over the poro prism. Poro prism are shaped more like an M. You see that?
Yeah.
Poro prism. The reason I like
what are you saying? Poro?
Poro, P-O-R-R-O. The reason I like the roof prism is that when you hold them, you're more apt to hold them with your elbows in towards your body, giving more stability. So you see a more stable picture as you look through them. But either one would be good. Now, what I look for birding, I suggest that people look at 7 or 8 power. I prefer the 8 power binocular. You'll see numbers on the binoculars when you buy them. The numbers will be 7 or 8 or 10, the first number. The second number, which is a very important number, will be 30 or 40 or 42. The higher that second number is, the better. So 7 or 8 is the degree of magnification that you get. That's the first number. The second number is the amount of light that is allowed in, and the more light, the better the view, the better the picture. You should look for something binocular with a center focus. Avoid zoom and instant focus and any other gimmicks. They just add weight, and they're not quite as precise in the focusing. There's also something very important that a lot of people don't realize when they buy a pair of binoculars. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to focus binoculars. What you would do is you close your left eye, you close your right eye, look through your left eye, and focus on an object that may be something like 30 feet away. Get that focus with the center focus until it's very sharp. Then close your left eye, open your right eye, and you'll see there's a little ring around the right barrel. A lot of people don't realize what that's for. With your left eye closed, your right eye open, move this barrel until that same object you were looking at with the left eye becomes focused as you turn that ring. A lot of people, as I said, don't have any idea what that ring is for. Once you've got those two barrels focused, you move the binocular barrels until you see just one image. It should be one circle. If you see a circle superimposed over another circle, those binoculars are misaligned and they're just guaranteed to give you a headache. Don't use them. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that if you're going out to buy a new pair of binoculars, what you should be looking for is that, number one, buy from a reputable company. Know the return policy of that company and get it in writing. You want to make sure that they give you a certain amount of time, maybe a month, to feel comfortable with the binoculars. If you're not comfortable with them, you should be able to return them with no problem.
Excuse me, I was going to say, can you recommend some companies?
Yes, I would recommend two companies I've had very good experiences with. One is Eagle Optics, which can be found at eagleoptics.com, and the other one is ABA.com, the American Birding Association, their sales office. If you go online and look at those two, eagleoptics.com and ABA.com, those are companies which will give you discounts on the binoculars and will stand behind them. I just had a pair that went out on me, a pair of Eagle Optics that I've had for like 3 years. I returned them to the company. They fixed them. They were out of alignment, and one of the eyepieces was loose. They fixed them free. All I had to do was pay the shipping one way.
So, how much does a good pair of binoculars, how much can you expect to pay? Yeah.
I would say buy the most expensive pair of binoculars you feel comfortable with. I have a pair of binoculars and a new birder would probably not feel comfortable with. They're made by Swarovski. Many women know the company for their crystal. But Swarovski makes a wonderful pair of binoculars, but they are pricey. They run over $2,000 for a pair. Other people are buying a pair from Eagle Optics that I am very comfortable with, very happy with. Eagle Optics Ranger 8x42. They run between $300 and $400, and they're really terrific. They come with a lifetime warranty. They're waterproof, nitrogen purged, and they are a very quality pair for the price. So I would go within that range. Anything less expensive will not give you the quality that or the satisfaction that you're looking for. And when you figure $400, $500, $600, $2,000, you know, when you narrow it down over a lifetime, it comes out to mere pennies per viewing. And you've got all that satisfaction. And these binoculars I can pass on to my kids if they're interested.
I'll take the $2,000 Swarovski pair.
Okay. All right, we'll see about that.
Dad, I know you wanted to talk about field guides, but we're out of time, so we'll have to do that for episode 3. So I wanted to thank you. And
I wanted to thank you. That was fun.
Thanks to everybody who tuned in, and please tune in to episode 3. We'll be talking about field guides. Bye.
Bye.